guess a numbness came on, and I first started to try to experience things and do different things to myself to make myself feel something. Started cutting myself. That was a way for me to feel alive, but not hurt anyone else. And it was such a internal, personal thing. And nobody knew years upon years upon years upon years. Even though I would end up in the hospital for stitches various times and that sort of thing, it was still a way to feel something, I guess you could say. And I was clever enough and witty enough to come up with stories that were believable.
People knew enough to know that something wasn't really right or it was irregular or whatever. But no one, asked or took any extra measures to look into it, I guess.
As the abuse went on, the eating disorder developed, which has its own isolating properties. And I think if other adults noticed I was isolating myself, it was probably attributed to that. And then, the door shut there.
I think I did a good job of keeping people at an arm's length away because I didn't want them to see what was really going on behind closed doors, so to speak. And I guess I did a good job at surviving.
Listen, you want to know how I'm doing? Don't ask. Seriously, don't ask if you're not ready to listen. Don't say, how you doing? I'll just say, fine. It's the answer I'm trained to give, whether it's true or not. A shallow answer to a shallow question. Most people don't really want to know. They assume I know they're just being polite. I don't think that's polite at all. Short questions get short answers. You want to know how I'm doing? Ask what I've been up to, what I'm working on, what's up with my family. If you're asking me, and I sensed you were, most of the best questions don't have question marks. Tell me about your sister. I'd like to hear about your job. Tell me how you felt. Tell me what you need. I'd like to know more about that. Please. If you already know the answer, it's not really a question, is it? It's a test. Please don't do that to me. I hate tests. Don't make me look foolish. Don't trick me. Don't use me to make a point. If you're serious, ask what I think. Ask how I feel. Ask an honest question. And wait for my honest answer. Learn from silence. If I don't answer right away, if the silence goes on too long, ask what that means. Maybe I'm embarrassed. Maybe I didn't understand the question. Maybe you weren't clear. Maybe I'm thinking, and wouldn't that be nice? You want to know how I'm doing? Sometimes I'm sad because life is confusing and painful. And we both know there's nothing you can do to fix that. It's okay. I'll be fine, truly. That doesn't mean I don't want you to check. Give me a chance to tell you when I'm fine, and maybe I'll tell you when I'm not. Don't take my first response at face value. Listen with your eyes. Do I look like I'm doing all right? Listen with your heart. Listen with your heart. Do you believe my answer? With the very best of motives, sometimes with the worst, I'm capable of every kind of deceit, just like you. Don't ask me to do what you want. If you want to know my story, tell me yours. Let me know I'm safe. Let me know you're not perfect either. When I believe that,